Mobbing, no sobbing. Hell yeah.
Fuck around, how you swimming with the bitches? Swimming in the
Create my own world, cause I'm a creator. You hate on everything, that make you a hater. When we gon' link up, holla at me later. League rule number 1, you can't stop no player. I'm coolin' somewhere out on the Rice Coast. You out here swimming with sharks and bloody clothes. You do the most, where they gon' stop, nobody knows. He was on my job like his name was Kswiss. Designer fresh off the standalone. Broad bands on my cell phone. Zaza by the elbow. Money tall like Bobo. Rumple still skin, how I spun the block. Whip it like Billy Winnie on the walk. Go and get my switch, we could talk that talk. She said, how you get your money? I should pay attention. Why? No player, can't stop no player. Can't stop no player, can't stop no player. Can't stop no player. Can't stop no player, can't stop no player. Can't stop no player. Can't stop no player.
Oh, damn.
Remix.
What up, Eves? I can't hear you. And on that note, let's just go ahead and start it like that. It's your boy Loser Lou. We are in Kansas City, Missouri. It's July 9th.
They learn quick.
84 degrees. Had to open up with some beautiful Lou. Just signed to Empire Records. Mobbin' No Sobbin' coming out July 19th. I'm sitting here with Dink. What up, Dink?
What up, what up?
Dink and Stink reunited.
Oh, goodness.
Dink, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Instagram, best part. Dink, D-I-N-K-C, dink.com.
Hey, don't be afraid to get close to the mic.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, man. It's dink.com. Check it out. It has everything on there.
That's D-I-N-K-C. That
Yes, sir.
K-C at the end of it.
Always.
We got one of my favorite people, FK Menace.
Yes, sir.
He's going to do the thigh slap in a minute.
Oh, goodness. Just about ready.
If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
FK_Menace or fk.squarespace.com.
Oh, you threw the Squarespace out.
Yeah.
Put my Venmo in there next.
Yeah, throw the Venmo right.
If you want to see him without the mask, you can go on his OnlyFans.
Oh, goodness.
You got to pay extra for that.
Right.
Hey, he's still masked up. Little Aztec warrior. And we're sitting with Bump Jonas. What's up, dog?
Yes, sir. It was good, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
Man, see, I'm all over the place. A couple different joints, so hold on. Just hold tight, right? So you got bump.jonas, BUMP.JONAS. I got a podcast, Sprinkle Some Salt, Sprinkle, SUMSALT.podcast. My wife and I have a cannabis company, so it's Thrax.pastry, THRAXX.pastry, OG. And then the last but not least, appreciate your time. I have an apparel company, EMTs, Everyone Moves Together. So everyone.moves.together. That's it. That's me.
Oh, man, shout it all out. I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah,
Nice to
thank
meet you.
Nice
My
to meet
first
you
time
too,
meeting
man.
Bump.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, we're in Kansas City. It's different. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. I'm having a good time out here. We nearly sunk the ship last night.
Fuck, yeah. Definitely.
But that place was the Krusty Krab, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you felt that, right?
Yes.
Salty Spittoon, man.
Oh, that's what it is?
Salty Spittoon, yeah.
All I know is it was a good time. It was a good time.
Yep. Super fun, man. You were out there tearing it up on the dance floor. I didn't even see you dance so hard, bro.
Bro, I like accidentally hit some girl with my elbow on her head and my shit bounced.
Damn.
And I looked back, I'm like, hey, my bad. And she was just all, I'm okay.
Turned it to a mosh pit.
Yeah,
Turned the ship to a mosh pit.
I just wanted to let her know, like, hey, it was an accident.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to get your attention.
Right.
So what you been up to, Dink?
Oh, man. So much. I'm working on a bunch of new projects right now, trying to prep. Like, summer's always, like, the busiest time, you know. But right now, I'm just, obviously, today we're going to do Sábados. It's gonna be fucking dope.
What is Sábados for the people that don't know?
That's FK right there.
Sábados is basically just a community market that happens at Pollo Mexican Barbecue on the Kansas side. And it's just something I put together probably about 8
Oh, so we
9
got to
months
cross
ago.
the bridge?
No. That's north of the river. That'd be North Kansas City. Kansas is literally like, what, 10 minutes away from where we're at?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I kept saying I was going to Kansas, and Frank kept getting, FK kept getting mad at me for saying we're going to Kansas.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I mean,
It's distinctive, man.
I'm stuck in the middle of Texas. Like it's like 5-6 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours to get out of that.
Right.
I mean, it would be like not to cut you off. It would be like calling Fort Worth Dallas or Dallas Fort Worth.
Hey, that's the same shit.
It is, but at the same time, it's not. Though, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. Like, nah, this is Missouri. Nah, this is Kansas. Like,
100%.
They're distinctive.
Yeah.
All right. Night shift crew just came in.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. We're going to pour some water all over Zerk.
Lou.
It's so funny. Me and him always end up dressing like each other, and I don't know how.
It's like Danny DeVito and Arnold.
It is, bro. He's Danny DeVito.
Hey, I need a Modelo stat. Please and thank you, sir.
What was... Oh. So what? You got a little one on the way?
Oh yeah, man, little baby girl.
Oh, shit. Congratulations.
Congrats, bro.
I need your clap button. Bro.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, the only one I have is...
I'm gonna send you some.
Yeah.
I got you.
got it.
I have a whole bunch of
everyone
sound
keeps
bites.
telling me they're gonna do stuff, so I'm
I got
just waiting.
you. No, I got you, bro. 100%. You got it, bro. I'll get you down.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. I'll take it. You want one, bro? Modelo?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Hey,
Modelo me.
could you do me a favor? Give me a little water too.
I'll do a
Thank you.
tequila
And a beer.
Sprite.
I
I love you.
Always. I don't drink beer, man.
So we got everyone here today. The whole night shift crew. They just all went to the store. I'm really having a good time in Kansas City. I did not expect to have this great of a time up here. I didn't know it was. It's so popping. It's like a less racist Austin. I love it.
That's hard. That's hard.
Dude, Austin.
No,
So is Austin racist though?
It's
Like,
very subtle.
okay.
Por favor.
Is that gentrified racism?
Yeah,
kind of
bro.
shit?
It's like I remember one time I was
Luis.
there. Yeah, I was all fucked up. This dude's telling like a Mexican joke, and I'm sitting there like not laughing, like.
I'm right here, motherfucker.
And he was just like, "Oh, my bad. Can I buy you a drink?" So he bought me like 3 or 4 drinks.
Then he gets funny. At that point, he's funny.
Yeah, at that point he was like, "All right, I'll laugh at your little jokes. You all right?" But no, like Kansas City, Missouri is really nice. I'm really liking it up here. The drive up here it reminded me of like Pickers. Like you just see little spots everywhere.
Yeah.
It's real flat land.
We went a weird way. We went the no toll road way, so we ended up on like 87.
Oh yeah. You didn't go the
We didn't
35.
go- we didn't go 35.
Stretch. Yeah.
But it was a good ride. It was fucking Zerk drove like 4 hours,
Yeah.
all Red Bulled up.
Straight up, bro. Hey, when you're in it, bro.
Yeah,
like
man.
you ain't stopping until you really feel like.
I did 2.5 hours, and I was like, "Man, fuck this shit.
enough.
I'm
yeah,
done."
yeah, for sure.
I can't.
When I first came to Kansas City, it was my mom and my aunt. She drove it straight through, like those 12, 13 hours. We probably stopped like twice. All she did was drink those caramel frappuccinos from McDonald's.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she would slurp them down and all right, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm like,
Sugar rush.
fuck, bro. Yeah, dude.
Zooms and wham wham.
Hey, so I know you got a lot going on. You just talked about everything that you do. What were those drinks you brought?
Man, so the wife and I, my heart over there, the canna chemist, we have an edible company, kind of, low key, speakeasy kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, you'll see it everywhere when it's legal or where it's legal kind of shit. But
Let me know the handshake.
hey man, just let me know you know FK, you good, man. You in the building, you know what I'm saying? That's the key already. Just, but now what we brought was a drink called Slade, SLAY''D. We like to do things different. It's a blunt in a bottle, man. We cultivate different flavors, so we try to make it seasonal. Like whatever juices or lemonades are available at that time is what we try and make our flavor rounds about. Like that. But the whole thing is really just like organic or natural. We don't add no extras, nothing like that. The whole thing is just straight tincture, man. Straight THC, man. Knock you on your ass type of shit.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's crazy.
I remember seeing a lot of stuff like that in Denver. Yeah, all the dispensaries out in Denver have a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, it's the new wave. It's the new wave, man. So
we don't got none like that in Texas. Everything we get all this fake shit. Like,
so what is fake shit when they talk about like
I mean like you know how you get a cart. If you go to a dispensary, you get a cart. It's hard to open. That way a kid can't get in.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like in San Antonio, it's just flooded with just like shitty carts.
Like artificial shit.
And you don't know what the fuck people are putting in them. Yeah.
Like very cartoony, very like
The Mario
loud,
Karts, I remember those came out.
it's like
Like
you could taste like the metals
Like the black market in San Antonio was crazy. Like that shit trips me out every time I see that shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. That's why I don't mess with cards. I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
me the
very
flower.
skeptical about it.
That's like getting a bunk vape or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like you don't know what the fuck's in it.
That's bad. That's like getting getting a drink with too much bitters or getting too much of something in your meal. You're like, I don't even want that shit no more.
Straight up.
And then I don't like eating it because it's always way too much or not enough. So it's like it'll kind of get you there or not get you there or put you on your ass and you want to die.
So like what we've come to find out. So like I'm the resident test bunny, so I'm always trying this shit out. You know what I mean? Like half the time I'm on the couch, man. I've been on the couch. If you watch my videos, I'm stuck on the couch half the time, like, doing shit. But a lot of times what happens with that is because they'll go to wherever or they'll go to their homeboy, someplace, dispensary or some shit, and they'll get the edible and it's like, all right, you're getting this 800 milligrams or something. So you're worried and scared, so you take a little bit and you don't do shit. And then so you start stacking it up. Next thing you know, you've taken the whole 800 and then you knock the fuck out. So either you're like skeptical that it's not gonna work or you're scared that it's gonna work too much. And so like when we go and tell people like, yo, it's only 50 milligrams, man. And we tell them 50 and they're like, oh, that's it? Oh, for real? And so they knock the whole thing down. And then it's like, damn, bro, like, I didn't see you for 3 days. Like, it's not that shit, man. I'm telling you, like, it's different. It's different. But it's fun because for us, we look at it as a challenge because people assume they already have that narrative. And just being honest as I am, I'm kind of in that mode where I'm always trying to break narratives or change narratives anyway. So it's like, I bet that's what you think. Let's enjoy your journey, as the wife says. Like, enjoy your journey because you're going to come back with a story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
But it's expected. A lot of people are skeptical. Like, I don't do that. Just give me the flowers. Give me the
Yeah,
smoke.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, like I like Bong Hits over everything. That's my favorite
that's
right
your
there.
shit?
That's
That's
my
your shit?
favorite, bro.
Hey,
I can't, man.
them motherfuckers not, man.
Yeah.
I love Bong Hits. I got this bong right now. Like you can take it up. You take it apart so you can clean it easier. Because man, I break those motherfuckers all the time cleaning it, like with the salt and everything, like shaking that shit up.
That's my thing, man. I'm too lazy. I'm not trying to do all that extra clean all the time.
Like right. I told myself episode 60, I'm gonna send my press kit out to this company because I really like their product and like they don't sell it in Texas like that. You got to order it from like Pennsylvania or some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. Right. So then
I'm trying to figure some shit out.
Bro said. That's the new game, though, right? Getting sponsors.
Yeah.
That's the new
Always.
game. So
Yes, sir.
let us know how you do it, man. We watching shit. We all here trying to get sponsors and shit.
Speaking of sponsors, shout out Gemini Vato. Shout out Lil Elephant.
Yep.
Shout out Uncle Cappy when you dropping that hat, bro. And shout out Night Shift Crew. We really had a good time last night.
Fuck yeah.
I haven't danced like that. I haven't shuffled in 10 years, bro.
Did you see the video I had of you?
Yeah.
Over here, like sweaty Yeti.
That's the one I showed him, bro. It was just moving.
It was a
bro.
good time last night.
Yeah,
He's killed
dude.
it. He's killed it.
Yes, sir.
Squeeze.
God dang it. That was the
Tell
best.
you, we sunk the ship, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Can we curse? I
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
should've-
Nah,
okay.
Oh,
you
yeah,
good,
I
bro.
don't
You
give
good,
a
man.
all right, cool. We good. I'm home.
That's my favorite word. I have it tattooed on me. Fuck. Goes out to my ex-fiance.
With love.
Yeah, with love.
From Lou.
He said with love. Yeah, shit was live, man.
So what you got going next week?
Next week, it's like I think it's like a
next week?
festival in Lawrence, something like that.
What is that, in Kansas?
Lawrence, Kansas, yeah.
Is that far from here?
It's probably like 30 minutes. It's more of like of a college town, you know.
So it's like San Marcos.
A lot of I've seen like a lot of big acts go over there to the Granada, you know, catch a couple concerts, but most likely this would be a hip hop show paired up with something else. I don't have the details, but it's gonna be dope. Rocking with my homie Steady P, who's a promoter, manager, MC here in Kansas City.
Hey, is that who we met yesterday?
Yeah, Steady P. Yeah,
He was a real nice guy.
Yeah, dude. Runs booking for the Record Bar, Mini Bar, Lemonade Park.
Yeah.
Hey, that mini bar was cool too.
Mini Bar was dope.
Yeah.
It's cool. They that's all new. They
The
built
door
that-
guy was mad cool. Shout out Pony Boy.
Hey, yeah, dude.
He kept showing me love. He was like, "What's up, Lou?" I was like, "Hey, what up?"
It's good people, bro.
You're a lot
Good
cooler than
people.
bartender.
Oh yeah, he's a yeah. Bartender was just chilling that night. Yeah. Normally there's a
Straight
girl.
chilling.
Normally there's a girl there who's just stupid sweet. Like,
Yeah?
Yeah. But
So who'd you all have out at the mini bar?
Oh man, we had quite a bit from the producers, Bazzy Star stuff, SG the producer. Then we had Alexis Briones and Sarah Opeza, doing some poetry. All the way from San Antonio. Cree 23 came and did her thing.
Shout out Cree.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Anna, she's been a local for about 2 years. She's originally from LA. Sko, Baby B, Little Flacco, Bam Keith, who's a fucking murderous producer, and finally got to hear him on the mic again. And who else? I think it's pretty bit. Yeah. So lit show, man.
That was a fun night. That little area was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like everywhere you've been showing me in Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri is real cool.
It's like little areas that are just like have their own little vibe.
Yeah, man.
Little pockets of vibes and shit.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely given you guys like the scope of it. The only place there's a couple spots in Kansas, like where Dink lives, like Mockingbird Lounge or Slaps Barbecue.
You don't stay in Missouri?
No, I'm on the Kansas side.
Yeah.
But it's just like you just cross the bridge, bro, and it's like that.
Man, for real, like
it's not really that
it's
much.
It's kind of like the twin. It's almost like the second Twin Cities in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's really nothing but the river or the bridge that separates.
I would say Sábados would be you guys' first time in Kansas.
So does that mean second Saturday?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Zerk actually came up with the name Sábados.
Hey, shout out Little Lew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zerk over there. Yeah. I was gonna announce that today at the show.
That's
like,
hard.
hey, you guys know, like I didn't, coin that name.
That's hard.
Zerk did. Yeah. But that comes from 15 years of friendship, trying to spit ideas, and he's like, "Yo, I got this," and I was like,
Hey, yo,
"Bet,
he
I'll
is
take that
great
shit,
with
man."
ideas.
Yeah,
Like I love
Feed off each other and
bullshit
shit.
with
That's
it,
hard. I
figuring
love
shit
that.
out, bro.
100%. But yeah.
Yeah, you gotta come down to my hood.
Yes.
We're going there tomorrow or today?
No, we could actually go tomorrow, like when we dip out of here.
What time we gotta get out of here? We gotta leave here by like 11.
11, yeah. I would say like hit Mockingbird Lounge, maybe get a drink, get some barbecue right there up the street.
Yeah.
He's got his place right there. It's on literally in the same street, same strip. So
Hey, you killed that crib, bro.
Thank you.
You killed it, bro. It was cool watching the
Yeah,
process.
like it.
yeah, he's like, I didn't know Dink was so handy.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
dude,
know.
His whole fucking family, dude.
The gente
let's
came
get
out.
down,
They
bro.
killed it.
What's that? You said la gente. What's that mean?
People.
Okay.
He said, "People."
That's the easiest way to say it, right?
Yeah, so
That's my new shirt.
I don't mean I do interviews, so I start asking questions and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I
No,
don't
you
mean to
good,
do
you
that.
good.
So like,
That's the way you figure shit out.
and then that's the thing for me
Yeah.
is it helps me like, all right, let me understand, right? So like, what's the difference between la gente and la raza? Someone says that, right?
Someone's
La
the
raza
same,
is more
but,
like general, I think. Like, I don't know. When I think of la raza, I'm thinking of people from like everywhere, like south of the border, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Like the whole
Like gente is
Oh,
just,
scope, yeah.
diaspora
I like
type
to
of
think
thing.
gente is just Mexican
culture,
people.
yeah.
Raza is like everybody.
Okay. So
Yeah.
big picture,
Yeah.
macro,
Yep.
micro type shit. I bet,
Is
bet.
that right? That
I
about
can see
right?
that. Yeah.
Maybe. No?
Yep.
I don't know.
That's hard.
Sounds about right. Yep.
I don't care. I'm gonna talk shit.
Because sometimes this should be like just a matter of like the region, right? You know what I'm saying? Like West Coast, they might say it over there. South, they might say it
straight
like
up.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
East Coast, they might say. So you know, you just never know. That's why I always ask.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
I get that. Yeah.
by the way, I hope I don't offend nobody. My wife, she's probably gonna laugh, but like I pick up accents real quick.
yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? So like y'all was like Sábados, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, Sábado. Like I'm gonna start like without it might happen. So I don't mean no offense.
That's
you
good.
know what I'm
Dog.
saying?
Yeah.
At least you try. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people like just say.
Nah,
shit
it's cool.
really
It's
wrong.
cool. You're trying to get it. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you gotta be
Like
man.
I'm trying to get it up here. Like it's different. It's a little shock, but it's cool up here. Like the people are so friendly that it's like cool.
Yeah.
Just throws you off a little
You're
bit.
nervous a little bit. Like
100%. Yeah.
you're waiting for this shit to happen.
I was tripping out because I was the ship last night watching y'all DJ, and I'm sitting at a table by myself, just vibing. And this old man comes up, hey, can I sit right here? I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm here. Like,
The inside jokes around here is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I learned one the other night at the mini bar. It was like, smell the mask. I'm like, oh, that's wild. Wow. Like this is some wild cruise shit over here. And then I come
I'm
in here,
always
it's like,
telling him
thigh
that.
slapped it and shit. Like, y'all, wow.
I'm
okay.
always telling him, hey, let me smell the mask.
Smell the man. Let me wear the man.
Hey, let me wear the mask.
Oh, so it comes from this cat. All right.
Yeah. It's always him. It's always him.
No, I've been going wild on this trip. Like last night, I kept yelling at one of my homies, my homie AP Gemini. I kept yelling at him the whole night. AP, show me your dick.
No, because he started chanting his name at some
Yes, bro,
point,
that was live.
I was like, bro,
Hey, AP, come say a little something.
dog. AP, come show face.
Come show a little face.
You little hooker.
Hey, he's a big hooker.
He said put some respect on his hooker. Otherwise,
Right here, this is my boy AP Jemmy.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hey, you killed it last night. That was dope.
I did. That was fun. I never had anybody like chant my name before.
Yeah.
Like I've been doing
yeah.
this for like 13 years.
Yeah.
you've been doing this. Like, what is this?
DJing.
Like, DJing?
Yeah,
yeah.
13 years?
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
you got that's way more than 10,000 hours, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Like, yeah,
What kind of
man.
music do you DJ?
Just a bunch of house music, bass house, like just some abstract. I like to mix like a lot of old school music I grew up with, and give it like a dance vibe.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
people eat it up, and I saw that last night.
Oh, they ate it up last night, bro.
We don't get that type
I
of
love it,
love
bro.
in San Antonio.
Really?
Like, no doubt.
And that's the thing.
It's
These
great.
guys were definitely
It's
skeptical about what it is
Yeah.
that they were gonna play. What I said, dude, like Kansas City is a blank canvas, searching for an identity.
Yeah.
They will literally take anything. They want to eat new shit up. So
Yeah,
that's
that's like the $1 million statement for real.
yeah, no,
I mean,
100%.
don't get me wrong. I love San Antonio, but I hate how like it's crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
Grabs
Oh yeah,
a barrel.
100%. 100%. Yeah. It can be a little stretch sometimes, but
I think. Oh no, go ahead, man.
no, I mean, it takes experiences like this for you guys to go back and change the game, change the narrative
Yes.
here. And if you could do it successfully, then you guys run it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the next mission for me is to bring these Kansas City DJs to go and play over there.
Yeah.
You guys put the show together, that we crew it up, do the whole thing, flyers, promotions, same way we did this one.
Yeah.
And
This shit's been so live, Frank. I love how you got something. Oh, excuse me, something planned out every day we've been here.
yes, sir, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
that
Had to.
really speaks to like, I mean, for me, it sounds like kiss ass, but for real, it's very, very, very fucking fortunate for myself and my wife and people in the KC area that like are entrepreneurs, small business people, folks that want to get out in the community, to have somebody like Frank or FK. I don't want to get comfortable.
All good, bro. All good.
Yeah, I mean, but like, having somebody that's not only willing to put themselves out there, but willing to be vulnerable and take a chance on you and the things you do. You know what I mean? Because he may not necessarily give two shits about my message or what I have to say or anything like that, right? Like, it's just like, I'm trying to get known and trying to make myself, this promoter and this community organizer, but he's open to everything. You know what I mean? So that's a really dope thing. So, shout outs to you. Shout outs to all of this shit.
Appreciate you,
'cause
man.
We need more of this.
Yes, sir.
In every
yes,
way.
sir. 100%.
I love it. Shout out to the ship for having us, man. That was
Yes.
amazing. I did not expect that.
Oh,
The area it was at, like the industrial.
Oh man,
field,
what is that? The bottoms?
Yes.
West
West
Bottom.
Bottoms.
Dude, that's amazing.
Bottoms,
That
man.
shit was. I was walking around there, checking out all the buildings, trying to break into a building.
You can, bro. I know some
I
people.
was trying to
walk
jump a
around.
fence, and I was just like, fuck that. I don't want to get sweaty.
Yeah, it's a great place to bond too or get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, the graffiti is amazing out here. I love it.
Yeah.
That's where I started. Down there.
It's one of the first
Yeah.
things I learned when I got here, like,
him with
about
the
15 some years ago. It's like, coming from the Bay, we already had a lot of graffiti, a lot of history in graffitis, and I love that shit. And so then,
So wait, you're from Oakland, San Francisco?
yeah, I'm from what they call Concord. So it's probably closest to Oakland. Would be the main thing.
Nice. I was born in Oakland.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
That's why he's a Raiders fan.
Yes, sir.
See the little hat I made him?
Oh yeah, he made everybody night shift hats.
I do embroidery
Hey,
back
that's
home.
hard. That's hard.
I work at a store in the mall.
That's hard.
We
At your
sell
local
hats.
lids.
I didn't want to say the name because they ain't never gonna give me money. They're just giving me my $14 an hour. That's it.
Yeah, take your lessons and get them coins up, man.
Right.
Shit.
Hey, I'm just trying to learn that embroidery machine though. I want one so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the wave, man. Shit, doing it yourself, man. So
Yeah, it's a big market, man, for sure. I need to get some shit embroidered too.
Yeah, bro. He needs embroidery, dog. But you do everything.
figure it out.
He does everything in house too.
Yeah.
Like everything. Shit.
Yeah,
I've
you were
always
saying
wanted.
earlier you make your own shirts and everything like that.
Yeah. So the clothing line is Vivir es Morir, which is to live is to die. And that's just within the whole brand, like the Dia de los Muertos, like living every day, like just knowing that death is coming, it's inevitable, but like it'll push you more to like live and like just want to do what you want to be doing like every single day. So that's where my entire brand and the concept of like me becoming an artist kind of like went into that whole thing. But the clothing itself, yeah, like Frank said, I do everything in-house. So, anything and everything that I ever wanted to put out, like I would go and get a job real quick and like learn how to run these machines, and then like dip out like a little bit later once they didn't need me no more, and then go and buy my machines and then set everything up in studio, and then I just do all vinyl shit. So I design everything, I like sketch everything out, make it digital on AI, and then I'm able to just like run it through my plotter, cut everything out, and then just heat press, boom, shirt in 5 minutes. Boom.
Where's your studio? It's in Kansas?
Yeah, it's in my house. So I just set everything back up right now that I moved back into my house. So it's my childhood home that I grew up in since I was 4 years old. Damn. And now I was able to take it over. Now that I'm going to have a family, I wanted to raise my little girl there. So it's like kind of came full circle, which was dope. So my old room that I grew up in, I actually turned that into my studio. And then we have like a little guest room for like whoever comes over, like
and that's
take care of the
looking
baby
that's
and
looking
shit.
sick too, man.
Yeah, that was a whole ass thing, man. Like I started in February, like remodeling a bunch of shit, mainly like the third floor where we're gonna like be staying and setting up the nursery.
So are you already done with it?
Yeah,
It looked like you were pretty much done from from
so
the progress.
all that shit
you
was done, and
So you did
a
it
lot
in
of
a
the
few
house
months?
was done. Yeah, since February, bro. I've been fucking on it, dude.
I'll call you if I need the roof.
Straight up,
Straight up.
everything, man. It's just been like crazy ass ride, bro. And like I like shout out to my brother Robert. He's the one who's like really hands on with all this shit, and like we all get it from my dad though. My dad's like a creative, like badass entrepreneur, like knows how to do every single thing that you ask of him.
I mean, you're super creative with it.
Bro, the whole family.
Does he-
The whole family.
Is that
is
where
like,
you get your artistic?
yeah,
dude.
100%.
Shit, I'm feeling like creative juices over here. Like I'm
Yeah.
feeding off it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
hard.
creative.
Dude, his
I bet you wouldn't like that, Lou.
Jesus.
his dude. Fucking Lew.
So I met Dink a year ago.
Yeah, almost
I met him
exactly.
through Stink.
Yeah.
The fuck out.
Shout out Greg and Chief.
Yeah, Greg.
Dan,
Denver.
Greg, and Chief.
Oh, yeah.
What? Nothing will ever like I go back to that video of tucking Chief in.
Yeah.
And like
Oh,
he
with the
just-
weighted blanket?
He just lays the
Yeah.
weighted blanket over the
Yeah.
dog, and then that's it. He just
out.
He was
passes
out,
out. Like,
yes.
that's all he needs. It was amazing.
So we met literally a year ago in Denver,
Yeah.
Colorado. We were on a bus, smoking a lot of weed.
Yeah.
The tour bus, yeah.
I remember there was a little weirdo on the bus too.
Yeah.
Isn't there always though? Like,
Oh man.
See, this bus was going on stops, right? And then one of the stops, she just left.
oh damn.
She was mad about something, and then I'll never forget it. She's like, she was so pissed.
Take off that mask.
Yeah, literally. She's like, God, take off that mask already. And I was like, all right, I'll see you later. Like, you good? But yeah, that was a trip.
That was a fun trip. That was a lot of fun. Who was that? What was that bus? I mean, what was that bar we went to? I don't remember the name of the bar.
It's called River Gallery.
There we
Yes,
go, down by
River.
the river.
Yeah. So that was a brand new little gallery that they just opened up. And then our other crewmate from Solo Crew, Shitty Kitten, he's the art curator there. So I reached out to him. I was like, yo, I'm coming out. I'm going to do this weed tour bus.
Hey, he was
and
super
check
cool.
it. Yeah, no, he's homie out there. So we have, I have like a few other crewmates out there, part of Solo Crew out in Denver. The rest of them are in like New York, then Chicago too. Damn. But basically he hit me up and he was just like, yo, we're doing this new gallery. Like if you want to come by, we'll like bring the crew, we'll do a show and shit like that. I was like tight. And then they actually got with like the weed bus tour that I was doing. Shout out to Rubezilla. They're doing
There we go, man. The inside of that, the inside of that bus was decked out.
yeah, so
bro.
he decked it out with like his artwork and did all this dope shit. Like it was tight. So he basically does like these dope ass like tours where he gets people like sells tickets on the bus, and then it's an art curated tour. So basically, I was the artist that time, and then they start at the gallery. We have a few drinks, and then we go to like 4 or 5 different locations that I've painted murals at, and we get to see the mural. I get out, I like explain it, like figure out all that shit, and answer
They get
anybody's
the history
questions. And then on the bus, we're all just drinking, smoking, chilling, having a good time. And then you go back at the gallery, and then we had like a little show there, so we had a pop up vendors. Yeah, they DJ'd and everything. Like it was dope ass.
It was oil day. It was 710. I remember that now.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I remember taking a bunch of dabs out there.
Yeah.
I remember hitting a Puffco Peak on that bus.
Oh, it was right. They had the dab
It
bar.
was.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking
I
of
want a
oil
rig.
day, oil day, you said 710, right? So you got 710, you got 420. We got a new day, 620. Put that on your calendar.
What's that?
620 is edible day.
Oh, okay,
Edible day.
okay.
We have Dean 620 edible day
Sick.
by the Canna Chemist. Thanks to
yeah.
Thrax Pastry, we're gonna start promoting that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what is it like? What is it? One of those presidents tried. Their wife was like, "Yo, we gonna make birthdays the new thing, right?" You know, they try to make birthdays big for adults. That's what we gonna do. Like 620, we gonna change the whole narrative for edibles and shit.
That's
It's
dope.
edible day.
Hell yeah.
I like that. So what's the significance of 620?
Shit, we just like the day 620. It works, you know?
Why not?
You know what I'm
Why
saying?
There you go.
A little bit after 420. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, double back.
I like edibles. I always loved making butter. Just making breakfast tacos for the homies, not telling them.
Hey,
Yeah.
He said, "Not telling him." I love that, dude. And breakfast. Wow. Holy
no, man,
shit.
you starting to earn that loser status, man. 'Cause
Yeah, dude.
you out
Good
here-
luck on your first job, like first day. Here you go.
Oh,
That's amazing.
Like that's my name, like Louis Steven Rodriguez. I just kind of mashed it together.
That's hard.
I have a great self-esteem.
That's hard.
Yeah.
No, that's hard. No, I love that because that's like bars. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like clever shit. You
Right.
know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's
Right.
what I like. So that's dope.
But
That's
also,
always-
like, a lot of people think he's like a graffiti writer too.
Oh yeah. I
But
don't do
he's
graffiti.
not. Like, yeah.
I was in a graffiti crew
surprised,
for a
man.
long time, but I don't. I
How
never.
you get in the crew, but you're not.
He was the
I'm just that guy.
You just that. You just,
by association.
he tells the best jokes. And
I
shit.
have a fun fact about Lou. I tell everybody.
no.
Lou was actually was it goon number 4 in Machete Kills?
Oh, shit.
Yes, I was.
So you met Trejo? You met Danny Trejo?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Oh yeah, nah. Anyone that looks that fucking mean is usually like nice. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
sweetheart,
saying?
teddy
For
bear,
real.
yeah.
And Robert Rodriguez was kind of diva. He had these like air conditioners set up.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like in front of him, and he has monitors and like. It was cool. It was fun. They blew up a car in front of me.
Sick.
Like the car was like where Zerk is right over there. They blew it up.
Damn. All right. So do you feel that? Like, if you're that close, do you feel the heat and
You
pressure?
feel that shit on your face.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you be in the movies, like these movies and shit, where like they get blown out the
Yeah.
window, like hell nah. Like,
Or they just walk off from it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the
Like
fuck?
they're cool.
'cause in my head, I'm like, all right, I know that's not real, but it's like I never seen it, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Right.
Nah,
All
all right, cool.
I saw a lot of shit like that in New York. Obviously, out there they do hella filming. So when I was living out there for like 3 years, I used to work at a tattoo shop out in Brooklyn, and then right up the street, they literally like bought this abandoned building and converted it into like a Chinese restaurant, like full on. And so we're like, oh, dope, we're getting a new little restaurant right here. Nah, it was for a movie. And then they were just in there filming at night. They were doing all this crazy shit. And then they blocked off like 2 streets, and then out of nowhere they're like, all right, nobody can come through here. And then you hear like a car just run through it. It like hits this jump like the sidewalk, and it goes straight into the fucking building.
Oh wow.
Whole like crazy shit. We're like, what the hell? And then they shut everything down. That was
No
it.
more low main, y'all.
Yeah,
So,
Damn.
exactly.
Damn,
And
they
it's like,
gassed the
damn,
shit out
that
of y'all.
shit's nuts. But it's just so casual out there. You're just walking by. You're like, there are people on set just chilling, doing all this shit.
yeah,
Like,
you know,
crazy.
it's places like like New York and LA and even Miami where like there's so much going on that just people are oblivious to the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I seen a clip where somebody like they got the weird extra massages and shit now. So somebody was like massaging a chick out in the middle of the street, and another chick's like filming it, but she don't got no shoes on. She's like, "What are we doing here, man? Like, we just lost all home
Social
training
media.
at this
Yeah.
point, man. You gotta be kidding me,
Crazy.
man."
All I know is that Ingram Park Mall, you do not make eye contact with the people giving massages because they give you that sad look, and you're just drawn in.
Yeah.
Take off, my boy.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're walking on your back.
Please just let me rub your feet. Please, I need it.
I'm a married man. There ain't no massage unless it's from the wife. Man. You can't explain nothing at that
There
point.
you
So.
go, bro.
Not even at the mall.
Nah, man. Unless she work at the mall.
Not even if you're watching.
Nah, man. Nah. No shit. Yes, sir. Her hands touch my bread and my back. That's it. Nobody else, man.
Hell yeah, man.
So how long you been doing the edible game?
Oh man, shit, about 5-6 years, man. So like, I always been smoking bud. That's always just been my thing everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm the hemp Hokage motherfucker. I smoke this shit. So, but we was. It's funny because the thing about my wife and I is we are generally the most opposite people in a lot of things. You know what I mean? Except for when it comes to getting money. Like that is where it oh shit, symmetry, right? So I was sitting there just smoking a blunt one day, and she's always made just delicious meals, like all kinds of foods, everything. I don't even make sandwiches no more. I don't want no fucking sandwich from nobody unless she's made it because your shit's bum. I don't care. Like no disrespect. So so I'm just sitting there smoking. I just ate, and I was just like, babe, yo, like can you put this in here?
You're just like,
Right, you know, and it was just like that. I couldn't articulate it any other way. It was just like, can you put this in this? Right. And she was like, let me see, because she's like one of them type of people that you don't challenge them. You know what I mean? If you say no, or you can't, or I bet you couldn't, it's like, hold
just
my
watch.
beer.
Don't believe me, just watch.
my
For real, it's going down. So, you know, like, and that's kind of like low key. I've been like sort of not using it, but using it as a trick. Like, hey, babe, you think you could do that? It's challenged, but
no. You don't tell him you don't think. You be like, man, you can't do that.
No. I'm married, bro. You got there's levels to this game.
See, I've never been married. I don't know anything about that.
Hey, man, you fuck with me, you learn something.
All right. I'm learning.
But now, so like, you know, I was just like, yo, can you do this? Can you put this in here? She's like, yeah, let me see. So, I mean, it took probably about, maybe a couple weeks to a month of like studying and, you know, reading on her part, figuring stuff out. And then, you know, you had the typical brownies and shit. And then, like, one day she hooked me up with she's like, babe, some coffee. I used to get up and, like, read the paper and shit like that. And she's like, all right, here's some coffee and some eggs. So I eat the eggs. I'm like, these motherfucking eggs is kind of green. Like, you know, like green. Like, where's the Dr. Seuss book? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And so I eat the motherfuckers, and all of a sudden, like, I'm on the couch just, and she's like, they were good. I'm like, yeah, they kind of had a little weedy taste. Like, what's going on? She's like, yeah, it's edible. Oh shit, like, are we here? So it just went from there. Like, I mean, I was out, but I was up. Like, you ever just be like,
you're like hype
in slow motion. So it's like, yo, this is crazy. So I mean, that was probably about 5-6 years ago. Because we was at the Yellow House. Crazy story. We've had like 4 different houses, and every house has a different name. Like the Trap House, Yellow House. This is like the homestead is where we at right now. So at the Yellow House was when it really started, and it just became a thing where she was making shit for me, and then she would make shit for other people, you know, stuff like that. And a little bit of backtrack, she was already making stuff because as soon as we met, well, not like as soon as we was like, all right, fuck it, we doing this thing. Right. She showed me that she could cook. Like, that was the reason why I was like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. This a bad chick. Can I say that? Like, this a bad bitch. I ain't going nowhere. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? She made me a sandwich. I was sitting there naked on the bed like, yo, I am not going nowhere. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I won't ever tell that story again, my bad. But, so, you know, it just was like, we gonna, every time there was an opportunity for her to cook, like if there was a potluck or something, I was like, yo, my wife is bad. Y'all need to get her in here. She's fucking all y'all's foods up. Don't even bring nothing. She got it. So this was real natural. So it just was like, when I found out she could put the two together, we started having little parties. We'd have yearly parties, Super Bowl parties and shit like that. And it would always be a little edible surprise in there to fuck people up. So it just got to a thing where like people knew, and then it was like, hey, let's really do something with this. Yeah. And then she's like for real a chemist. Like I can't go into the full details, but she's been in the pharmacy industry. She knows medication. She
gets her Walter White on.
Yeah, hey, for real. Yeah, man, we like. Yeah, trailer shit, for real.
She's the one who knocks, right?
Hey, nah, man. She's the motherfucking storm, the knock, the afterwards, everything. It's a wrap. I just come through and read your eulogy like, yo, he was a good dude.
He said he was a good dude. Long live.
Nah, but so, you know, it just all fell in place. And then it was always butter. And then she just took it to another level. Like, yo, I want to make tincture. I want to make drinks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, one of my daughters is like, yo, you should do this. And then it was over. Yeah. After that, it's a wrap.
Dope.
But yeah, that's my bad. I talk hella, so my bad.
So is this part of the clothing line?
Yeah, this piece here is actually what I call remixed. But like, what I do is I'll buy shit from local folks. I always like, I number one, I always support local folks. So I always buy their shit. And then I might rock it 2 or 3 times. I'll do an interview or something in it to promote local people, you know what I mean? And then a couple months ago, probably about 6 months ago, I got into tie-dye. Like, I really wanted to start just being different with my shit, you know what I mean?
That shit's fun, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you know what it was? Like, in a weird way, like, I'm going to be vulnerable. Like, I don't draw. I can't draw, right? But I'm really good at, like, in my sense, like, placing shit. I'm not a graphic designer like my man FK.
I feel you.
You know what I'm talking about?
I feel you, yes.
It's like composition, bro.
Yeah, it was like, okay, cool, I can place this shit. All right, so then how do I make this twist a little bit more? It's like, yo, tie-dye. I love that shit. Like, I mean, I've always kind of been drawn to it, but it's like, yo, I'm not a hippie. It's like, dude, you on some weird metaphysical shit anyway. Just go ahead and ride that wave, man. So that's how it went. So like I have my own designs. I got my own thing. I got everyonemovstogether.com is the website. You can get the link, all that shit.
Is that where to find the clothing?
Yeah, that's where you can find the clothing.
One more time, what is it?
Everyonemovestogether.com. EMTs, EMTZ. It stands for Everyone Moves Together. And so everyone.moves.together is the Instagram. So like we have the characters and all that stuff, but I wanted to have it a little bit more fun with it. So I started doing tie-dye, and then
So what's that boogeyman?
So that was the thing I was gonna do. The other thing I do is I'll do remixes. And so I'll take a local joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Dink got a shirt, I'll go buy one of his shirts. I wear that shit for like 3 or 4 times. Sorry, I'm kind of getting my New York accent right now or whatever. I'm kind of getting my hip hop. So, yeah, I mean, but so, you know, so then what I'll do is I'll just take it and like, you know, do some reverse tie-dye, do some fun shit with it. Because I just like to twist it up.
What is reverse tie-dye?
Reverse tie-dye is when you take bleach. Instead of actual ink, you take bleach and you destruct the color inside the joint.
Like a darker shirt. So usually you do that.
Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of my thing is I like to be creative in my own way. I just like to twist shit up, try to be witty and clever, fuck with shit.
I feel that, bro. I have no artistic ability.
You know whose tie-dye came out really well? 6 Block.
Oh, shout out Big
Zerd.
Dave. My boy Big Dave did that.
Sir.
Big Dave and Zerd were in the
man.
studio doing that.
That's the shirt you gave me last year.
Yeah.
Pink one.
Those came out real nice, bro. Real nice.
Shout out 6 Block.
Oh,
Yeah.
My brothers from another mother's.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that juice in the fridge?
Fine.
Yeah.
So Zerk is like the bartender and the producer and then
Zerk's the homie, man.
That's my mijo right there.
That's my brother, man.
Playing.
That's hard, man. You guys are like a whole fucking I don't know. It's a little envious in a sense because y'all are a whole community and we need that here in KC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? So it's cool to see it.
We're a tight-knit family, man.
Yeah, as soon as I met all these dudes, I clicked with them real
And
well.
it's kind of crazy because me, Zerk, Ease, Casual, we all went to the same high school. And then at one point, Zerk met Cree. Cree knew AP and Amber because they went to the same high school.
Damn.
And then that's how we met Lew. So it's all kind of naturally, like organically really coming
See,
together.
y'all on some y'all on some like collective ass Wu-Tang hieroglyphic shit. You know what I mean? I
Dog,
love that
hey,
shit,
let me
man.
tell you, we run it like that.
I love you know, you
100%.
got to. You
have to run it like that.
You got to run it like a collective, man. It
100%.
takes a village.
And let me just say this: we were just talking outside. Night Shift formed at the end of July.
Shout out Jace.
Yes, we have not even hit a year yet for Night Shift. So the fact that we've done all these shows in San Antonio, now they're in, we're in Kansas City and stuff doing shit here. It's amazing, bro.
Y'all move like y'all been
Yeah.
doing it. So
Yeah,
that's what's up,
100%.
man. Shout out to y'all.
Mad fun.
Well, we've all been doing our own little thing,
Yeah.
like throughout the years. So it's cool to come
Yeah.
together and like try and do this. Like right now, I was just telling the crew my idea that I want to bring to the table is springtime. I want to go to Chicago. This guy loves house music. Zertronic loves house music. So I
Yeah.
want to take him to the birth of it. You know what I mean? I want to do some shows out in Chicago. I want to do some shows in Pilsen. I want
Fuck yeah.
For
to
sure.
have a good time out there.
Hey, you know what though? I wanted to say this. I meant to say it to you when we interviewed, and I probably forgot. But I love the fact that you guys are keeping house and hip hop together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know how many people would agree with me or not, but I feel like hip hop and house and EDM and a lot of the dance musics out there are in the same, like not the exact same lane, but they work together. Like
Sure.
they, one derives from the other. Disco and all that shit kind of set the stage for a lot of shit. So
Oh, dude. Yeah.
it's really good to see producers, beat makers, the whole nine like push the culture in that sense and keep it
100%, man.
together.
100%.
I think it was just dope being able to go to the city and see my boys kill it.
Yeah, man.
Louis
Yeah.
killed it last night.
Yeah, Louis killed it. Crazy thing about Louis, again, just not really expecting like the reaction and not knowing what to play. So I, when he's like, "Yo, what's up with the reggaeton, the cumbia stuff?" Like I don't really know,
day.
and I was like, "Dog,
All
let me
day.
just set you up, bro, because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they will eat it up. My Latino homies are gonna come in, their little crowd, their little, and then sure enough, man, that second set once he went on, bro, he fucking ripped it, bro, ripped it. I mean, shot it up. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, like honestly, last night was unreal. Just watching how it was just like a restaurant at first, and then slowly like
Yeah.
people started coming in. Next thing you know,
Yeah, I don't know what to expect because
dancing.
there's just a bunch of old people in there for like a folk band. And
Yeah,
then-
they were doing some
Yeah.
like Greek dancing or something.
It was a little weird, right? You're just like, what going on?
I was watching it.
Yeah.
You can like watch the transformation and shit. That's hard. That's hard.
Some of the old people stayed though. They like came through.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
once y'all
yeah.
started
Like
playing,
I
they
said,
kicked
I
it.
was sitting at the table by myself, and some dudes just started.
He's just
Yeah,
there,
he
just
kicked
like,
it, yeah.
He
getting
was.
it, getting it.
Yeah. I also want to say one other thing. I was talking about night shift, but in August, it'll be 10 years since I've known Dink. I actually met Dink the first day I arrived to KC. It was
10 years of Dink and
10
Stink.
years of Dink and Stink, man. This man showed up with 2 women on his arm, a bottle of tequila and squirt. The same way he's
squirt?
doing now. Same day. He's
Art
like,
school,
hey, bro.
man.
Yeah.
Art school.
That
Friends
sounds
ever
about right.
since, yeah.
Hey, I still remember last night. Dink comes by. You want a drink? Oh yeah,
I
I'll take
swear
a
I
drink.
sent
I'll
it to
take
you,
a
my
drink.
guy.
So I'm sitting there 20, 30 minutes waiting. Ain't no
20,
drink
30.
come. Ain't no drink come. And what I do, I showed up. Hey, you want a shot?
I swear I told the waitress, I was like, guy with the hat, drink. She's like, oh, I got you. Nah.
No, it was a good time. I had
Shows
a,
up
I
with
had
the
a great
biggest
time.
shots I've ever seen in my life.
Yo,
man.
the biggest
Hell.
shots. So, we go to this. I love Mexican food, right? And so we found my wife's a little picky. Like I don't like everything that's out there, which is understandable and shit.
Sure.
So we get to this. We got this one joint we were going for like 10 years. I'll mention the name right now, but anyway, they know us so well. They're like, we can walk in. We don't even have to wait. We just like grab the menu and go sit and shit, right?
Isn't
So-
that the best?
Yo, like we hadn't had that before, and we looked up like, oh, they fuck with us here. This is the shit, right?
yeah.
So like, nah, we taking care of everybody, all that shit. Anyway, so we had the fam there last night, and we went to have a couple drinks. So it was like, yo, I'm gonna get shots for everybody. Like, what do you got? He's like, all right, Patron, cool. That's why I asked Joe, because not like. There's a range of tequilas that you should not drink.
fuck
And
heavy
shit, you know
with
what I'm
tequila.
saying?
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Like, yo, so it's like, all right,
Like no
whatever.
patron.
No.
I see. I didn't know that. So so I asked dude, like, all right, what's the one you said? He's like, Patron. All right, cool. Let me get 4 shots. It was 4 adults at the table. So, you know, if you drink,
Yeah.
you might get a like that or
yeah.
whatever, right? So my boy comes out with a cup like this, and it's filled like like
That was that shot.
I mean, it's about a good 5-6 incher, man, with just a small little kiss of salt. Like,
Yeah.
who the fuck is drinking this? I'm looking at my wife like, yo, I can't do it.
Yo, at that point, just put in your mouth and swallow and go.
Slam that shit.
But man, yo,
man.
shout out to the drinkers, shout out to the fucking shots, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. I grew up like my family. They always had tequila around, so I always grew up like having it. But I'm a huge like tequila like aficionado, like straight up, man. Like
So you know
I
your
love,
shit.
yeah, I love going to Mexico. There's bottles out there that are only out there. Like I don't know if you guys know this, but tequila can only be made in Guadalajara, in Tequila, Guadalajara.
For it to be considered tequila.
Yes,
So it's like
place that
cognac
can
or
be-
some champagnes and
Yeah.
shit. That's dope.
Yeah, so that's the only place that can be made. Anywhere else that uses the actual like agave plant where tequila comes from, they need to call it spirits. So they can say like agave spirits, but it can't be called tequila if it's not from Tequila, Mexico.
No shit.
It's like illegal to call it that. So we went recently. Every time I'd go to Mexico with my cousins, or would have new bottles, like try this, and then I got like very educated on it. But I recently went last year to Tequila, and so we did like a little like tequila tour, and it's just like a little town. You just go up there and you see like all the agave, like the fields and everything, and like they have like all the distilleries and shit like that. So you go and you go inside to do a tour, show you everything. They gave us like fresh tequila that was just distilled out of the actual like bin. And so you get it and it comes out hot. And so you like taste it. But when it comes out like that, before they actually filter it, that shit is 90 proof. So we all pass it around. You can
Gonna go
smell
blind.
it. It's like hot. You smell the heat and you taste a little bit. Bas,
Yeah.
It like hits you, bro.
Shit.
That shit was nuts. And
That's
they
a
go
good
around and
day.
they show you everything.
I
like,
didn't
the
realize
bottling.
it was going to be made in one place like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
It's like the one
Tequila,
thing
yeah.
that's like made there.
So if it ain't if it says tequila, it's made in tequila,
yeah, in
Mexico,
Mexico,
or Mexico.
yeah.
Because
It should
otherwise, that's
always
some
say-
bullshit.
yeah.
That's like what is it, the Kobe beef and shit in Japan or whatever.
yeah.
Like if it ain't from there, it's some
yeah. It's
Wagyu
different.
bullshit. That's
Yeah,
hard. All right. Dink over here dropping knowledge and shit, man.
I love it that because I like speaking of art school, like my final year, like we have to do like a big final like thesis.
Oh, yeah, I remember you told me you made a bottle.
Yeah, so I made my own tequila brand
You made
for my actual like thesis. So I went and I got like bottles, like used bottles, and I stripped them all down. I did like all the design work for them, and the concept for it itself. It's called Kalaka Tequila, which is like a skull, like in Spanish. But basically, like, so I made the 3 bottles: the blanco, the reposado, and the añejo. Okay. If you guys know this, they're just separate bottles because of the aging process. Like the silver is like right when it's distilled, they bottle that, or it could be like a year. Okay. Reposado is at least like 2 or so. And then the añejo could be like 3+, and then there's like extra añejo, and that's just how long it stays in the barrels. And that's why they get darker, because they use like wine or like whiskey or like barrels, and it starts taking on that color
to get the
of the wood. Yeah, and it gets like a little bit more smoky. So I took that concept and I was like, I want to make like something that like represents the aging process. So the skulls that I designed for the actual like labels, the first one has like just like a blank face. It's like a sombrero and like some guns, some like Mexican Revolution shit. And then the next one has a mustache, and the next one has a mustache and a full beard. Yeah. So you see the aging process of the tequila itself. And I like hand sculpted the like tops, like the actual caps and like their little skulls.
Like those skulls.
I put little Mexican like
the tags
like
and
everything. I did like back tags, everything. I did little shot glasses, little coasters, the whole nines. I even built a fucking shelf.
Shit is
so like
hard.
Wait, this is for a class?
This
yeah,
is
for my senior class.
I'm like, yo, shit, this shit is. I'm like, are we selling this? What's up?
No, like, if you see them, like a picture, like he'll pull up a big dog. They look like exclusive shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
hard. That's
you want that on your shelf.
Yeah,
I want to. Long term, I do want to go into it. Like that's why I went to Mexico. Like I talked to the distillery. They're like, yeah, you can come bottle your shit, but they told me the process of how to go through everything that I need to do. It's just it is gonna take a while, but I already have like people wanting to back it. I already have like the designs. I have everything, bro.
Yeah,
I just need to
so you're already there.
I put my money on that shit because that shit is gold.
Shit, let me go get my money up. Shit,
Yeah,
I come over there,
up.
throw something in the piggy bank with you. Shit.
Let me know when we pass it around
that's
San Antonio,
clean.
bro.
That's clean.
Yeah, I have distributors and everything like lined up. They're just like waiting for me to just run through it. You can
Oh
swipe
hell
through
yeah,
it.
you can see it because it's like you know you see it just goes from a young man to you know
So old man.
yeah. From like a rookie to a journeyman to a vet. That's hard.
But everything is just like meaningful, purposeful, bro. That's the entire brand. Like ever since I met him, bro,
Let me peep that.
I always told him, I was like, bro, branding and like the significance of everything that you put into anything
I
that you're
remember when
doing.
you showed me this.
Yeah.
Like needs to make sense, bro. Like 100%.
That's pretty much like how essentially what
know
he's
this
saying, like how
account.
Menace
I'll
really
follow that.
became like full way, like very unfolding the story, unfolding like the family history, like the whole nine, and putting that brand on it, that stamp, and kind of intertwining that old history and that footage and those pictures and all that stuff that I show out.
Paying homage to the
dude,
heritage.
like it all kind of came together. But I mean, that's 10 years of friendship watching this dude and how he does it and learning the hustle and stuff like that. So, you know, between him, you know, Zerk and couple, you know, my homie Miles, shout out Miles in LA. You know, those guys are entrepreneurs, designers, and people that have forever influenced, you know, everything that I do artistically. So, yeah, it's been.
Hey, how was that Tupac exhibit?
that shit look dope.
I mean, I should know. You showed it to us.
Man, yeah, because I was like, I'm showing y'all too much. You got to check it out. But nah, dude, that was very inspirational,
That
man.
looked crazy.
Very inspirational.
The notebooks, like
the
what
notebooks,
the
like
fuck, man?
it was sectioned off. It was like screenwriting, poetry, bars, miscellaneous, like all posted up, and then
They just dropped a collab with him and Primitive.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, damn. Yeah, they had a collab in there with him and like Kswiss or something like that. Like it had like Tupac and then like a Kswiss emblem. And
Oh, crazy!
they were selling the shirts in there. Yeah.
I remember he wore what was it? The Grant Hill shoes, the Fila shoes.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't Kswiss. It was Fila.
There we go.
It was
There we
Fila.
go.
Yes. Yeah, it was like a blue, brown, or white shirt. It was nice. I wasn't gonna spend like $60 on that though. So
Oh man,
I ended up getting, like-
don't get me started. I remember went
Yeah,
to the MoMA in Chicago, and it was the Virgil exhibit.
Oh yeah.
I dropped $240 on 2
Oh
T-shirts.
fuck that.
One for my ex's son and one for me.
Oh no, dude. I went to the Griselda show, spent $80 on a shirt, and then $40 on a tequila Sprite.
God damn.
And
Oh
40
my
bucks.
god, the
Yeah,
markup
that's
on
so
alcohol.
I did not even
is
know.
crazy.
Like I didn't know, and at the time I didn't care because like I just like
living it.
they'd made
You're
me
in the
throw.
moment.
They threw out my cigarettes. Plus, we didn't even bring weed with us too. So like I was like, dude, I want to like chill out. You know, I need to feel a little turn, and so I just took a a double shot in tequila and
I mean,
$40 later.
Hopefully,
like,
it was a quadruple shot.
it was
straight
decent.
up.
I was feeling it. Yeah.
It's a bottle. my
Hey,
guy.
speaking of shots, that epic shot we took at Josephine.
Yeah, dude. That's on my page. But yeah, it was like a
the one you
triple,
told me about?
quadruple
Yeah,
shot. Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh, dude.
You got to take that in stages with them.
I think he
No,
did.
we took that.
I think
No,
he did.
hell no. We took that whole
should've
thing,
done
bro.
it.
We just took it, bro. And I remember that first. I mean, it was night shift during the show. I swear to God, bro. I was like, I need to like sit down at one point, bro. I don't even think I ate anything that night too. So
That's
yeah,
the worst. my guy.
Yeah, that's the
But
smack right there.
it went away. Like thankfully, right before I started to play, I was like, all right, I'm cool now. Like I'm just sipping this beer. So yeah, it was a tough one. It was killed us.
Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all some hard chargers, man. I'm over here feeling like an old middle-aged man. Like, shit.
Hey, I'm old middle aged
I
man.
don't know, bro. You out here partying like y'all partying up like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
DMX, baby. You don't know.
Oh yeah, had some Molly last night. It was
Honestly,
fun.
I only. oh yeah, he did. Yeah, that's why he was sweating and dancing. out
That's
there,
why I was
man.
shuffling. I ain't shuffled in 10
Yeah,
years.
dude.
He said shuffle it.
I look like a penguin out there,
Looking
bro.
like Terry Crews.
His shirt off and shit, whistle, flexing titties and shit.
As soon as I walked outside, I take my shirt. Yo, that's me though. Whenever
Yeah.
I'm in a spot, I take my shirt off because it's
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
I'm big.
That's you,
I need
yeah.
my titty sweat to flow.
Yeah.
It's like my man, my son Thrax, man. He's first. He would call him the Russian bear, man. But it doesn't matter. It could be 40 below. It doesn't matter. As soon as we start chilling and smoking or whatever, shirt coming off, man.
Yeah.
Don't matter. Don't let no females be in the room. Shirt coming off.
Yeah.
It's over.
It don't. It's cool. It don't. I'm the same way.
Nah, you got to show them shits off. Fuck it. Yeah, man. That's what you get them for, man.
Straight up.
You know.
Shit.
So what brought you up here? How'd you end up here? How'd you end up staying?
Well, it's like where we went, where I was talking about Kansas City Art Institute in 2012.
I love what you're building out
Yeah.
here. It's cool. It's great.
Appreciate it, man.
It's so like the other day, he decided we took a 12-hour drive up here, and the Frank decides to make us walk everywhere. So we're sitting waiting for the fucking trolley, and some guys on scooters go by. They're all, "Hey, what's up, Frank?"
Yeah, and it was Francisco.
Oh, really?
He was on the scooter.
I
and
know
then-
you paid him, bro.
And then, no, that's what they made it seem. They're like, man, you paid him. Because Francisco
Guys.
looked all like hesitant.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, hey, Frank. Like, you know.
You
And
owe
then-
me for this scooter.
Yeah, dude, that shit was funny. And then my homie Matt from the carpet
The dude with the carpet cleaning stuff walks
he
by.
was
He's
walking
like,
by.
"Hey, what's up,
like,
Frank?"
You know, and he's
Yeah.
naturally awkward, so it doesn't look
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
knows me too. Like,
And then the mayor of Kansas City comes out. "Hey, what's up, FK?"
I wouldn't be surprised. He's a cool mayor. He just
no, I
goes
was like,
around
man,
everywhere.
what are the odds that I'm out here with the crew, and then all these people would like show up on the street and they're
I
like,
know,
yo,
I was
hey.
like, "Hey, how'd they recognize you? You didn't have your mask on."
That's why they said Frank.
right,
Y'all
exactly.
go to the street stop, the car stop.
Okay, so what happened was that my initial plan was when they got here was to take them to get wings, really,
Yeah, yeah.
and then kind of settle on the Airbnb. But they got in; it was still early. They got in here earlier than I expected. So where's the breakfast spot? So I was taking them to
yeah.
the city diner, and I said, all right, we'll take this 2 blocks. We'll get on the streetcar. It'll take us right in front of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Nombre.
apparently there was a car stuck on the track for like an hour or something like that. So we're sitting there waiting. Then finally we just had to
Yeah.
walk it. We took the streetcar back, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop by. It's right there in
Yeah,
P&L.
yeah.
I was telling Lulu yesterday. He's like, "Where is it?" I was like, "Right there downtown."
Oh,
P&L."
yours. We didn't stop by
Yeah,
yet.
yeah,
no,
yeah.
but we were on like.
Oh,
what,
your
ninth?
your stop.
My stop.
Yeah, his stop. Yeah.
So he was asking. He's like, "Where is
Hey,
it?"
how'd you get connected with the city and all that? Do all that stuff? Like
it's-
that's cool as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it was a cool little opportunity. So the actual organization is called Art in the Loop, which is like it's basically a loop what the streetcar does. So
Oh,
they,
okay, okay.
they basically you apply for it, like an artist gets to like apply like online, and basically you submit like a design, and they have like a board, a committee of like creatives and like other
Oh,
people
and they
from
kind
the
of
city.
vote on it, or what?
And they pick and choose. So like this year there was like I don't know 80 plus submissions, and they only picked 7 people. So with that,
Hell yeah,
like
get it, Dink.
yeah, so you apply. So I applied for all 3. There's like a small stop, a bigger stop, and you can apply for the streetcar, like to put your design on
no,
that
I did
shit.
see a streetcar with art on it.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
So there's
okay.
a few of them, but so I applied to all 3. I was like, man, hopefully I get something, and then I ended up getting one of the street stops, the larger ones, and it's right there downtown in P&L like district, which is like a little like big like bar club like area right downtown. It's dope.
High visibility, though.
Yeah. So I got to choose like what location I wanted. So I was like, I'm gonna get that one real quick. So it was a dope process working with them, getting chosen, and then like I got to work with the printers, and this is something that I've always kind of like done. Like if I'm gonna like produce something, like I want to learn everything about how to produce it so that I know what to put into it and what I can and can't do. So working with the printers, it was like they print vinyl. So I was like, all right, it's gonna go on glass. Like I want this to be die cut, like cut this design out and then like this design, cut that shit out and then make it transparent. So if you go and see it, there's like, it's like cut out, there's like splatters, and then like on the KC part, like it's transparent, they cut it out and then they put a transparent layer with the opaque like a design over it. So like me knowing process and doing all this shit, like being able to take my art from like level A to level Z, like because I know how things work, like has always been like something that I've stressed like 100%. Like fucking know what you're gonna, like if you're gonna like be a baker, like if you're gonna do what you guys are doing, like you guys come from a long line of like knowing what the fuck you're doing. So let's do it, and let's do it right and know exactly what goes into it and how to like amplify it. And that's what's gonna set you apart from them.
Right.
You know, and so always 100%, that's always what I say. Like fucking go in 110%. 100% get you noticed, 10% will make you unforgettable.
Hey, I like that.
That's hard. That's hard.
Sir.
That's
I
hard.
like that. That makes
Holy
sense.
shit. Bro, I'm poaching him. I'm stealing him. Bro. We're booking an interview real quickly.
Yeah.
Sir, man.
Hey, what I
Maybe
love
we
about
get
it is that these two got to hear me for a week talk about how I was going to start a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, hell yeah, straight up to the day a year later, we're doing
Yeah.
it, baby.
No, 100%.
Straight
100%.
up.
Yeah, because I already knew somebody with that. So I was like, bro, you should get the same thing. It's easy.
There's
like,
a portal to hell in here, bro.
Yeah.
I have 5 memory cards stuck in
yeah,
here,
dude,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that'd be perfect because it's very user friendly and it gets the job done.
Yeah.
And
Hey, and I can do this.
Hey, watch out, live.
I'm gonna give you more sounds. I got you, dog. I swear.
He's proud of that sound.
Yeah,
though.
no, I know.
That's the only one I play, bro.
It's a good one.
So tonight, Sábados, what is that exactly? It's
So,
it's
yes.
an open air market. Like,
Yeah. So it's just a vendor's market live at Boy
We're
Mexican
gonna be
Barbecue.
outside barefoot or what?
No,
Shirtless.
you can.
Sure.
But yeah, normally it's actually geared towards music producers. It's supposed to highlight music producers in the city because there's not really a strong place for them to just play their beats. Everything's real ticket based sales and stuff like that. And sometimes us as producers, we just want to show you what we've made, and we just want to get together and kind of network and compare notes. So it was definitely a platform at first for that, and then as I maneuver through this and understand, like, okay, there's other artists out here that need to be showcased the same way, and it's people that I'm a fan of, people that I trust and stuff, and people that are hustlers and they want to make their name. So
Yo, shout out to that DJ last night, Cassio McCombs.
yes,
He was
Cassio.
cold
He's
with
a dope
it.
producer, man. Just a kind human, man. He's one of the best. But recently I brought in a band from Virginia called the band Mid. They came, we switched it up. We had a little rock flavor, some indie rock. They're kids that were 16, 17 years old. And
How'd you meet them?
They tore it
dude,
up.
I met them. So from Boyle,
Craigslist?
Carlos at Boyle hit me up, asking to book a band.
What is Boyle?
Boyle's a
It's chicken. Isn't it?
yeah, Mexican barbecue.
Come on, man.
Yeah. But yeah,
Like a chicken place or what?
yeah,
like-
pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it a venue or just like a chicken? Like
Nah,
Pollos
it's
Asados?
just a restaurant, bro.
Pollos Asados de Norteños or what?
No. Just a restaurant, man. It's got to take on a lot of flavors, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. So, but yeah, this time we're bringing in Night Shift, the DJ edition. This is Sábados Volume 6.
Yeah.
So,
So is that all you do out here? Just throw events?
lately that's what I've been doing. Lately I've been labeled an activist now.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I
that's-
like that. I like that.
you
That
gotta-
fits
you
you,
gotta
bro.
Yo, is that
fits
the
you.
award
Yeah.
that you just recently
Yeah.
got? Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to you for that.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
straight up.
That's
That was
real.
cool seeing you get all that,
need
all
that,
dressed
man.
in black, looking like a super villain.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's what it's come. It's past producing and DJing. It's definitely like community work. It's definitely wearing 25 to 50 hats, designing, promoter. Like
You also do your video work.
Yeah.
video work,
Video,
photography work, editing, like the whole nine. Because that's bread and butter too, editing and helping out small businesses, but also, all right, where can I put you to succeed and sell and show out?
So just knowing where to put the people in the right position.
Literally, man, it's like a little puzzle. Like,
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. I've been doing
straight
that
up,
for years. man.
exactly, dude, exactly, and that's the fun part because I feel like I love it when people just have like this mentality of like, man, I'm in this, but they don't have that direction. So I'm like, I got you, and they kind of doubt you a little bit, but it's still love. And then when
I love it when they doubt me.
yeah. But then when you show them, you put them in that position. They're like, man, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like, let me know when the next one is. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, that's another strong relationship I've created, and that's some trust that you've
It's
instilled in
awesome
me.
to make people believers.
For sure, 100%. I
Especially
mean,
in
night
themselves.
shift was like what 60, 70% over the way there. They didn't know what to expect, whatever. So when it kind of came down to, you know, really like, all right, this is where we're going. This is where, and
Bro,
then-
I ain't gonna lie. I was stoked when I got to this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I
dude.
always see you posting it, so I was like,
Oh,
hell
for
yeah,
sure.
I gotta post. I gotta post
Yeah.
them at the ship.
Yeah.
And then and same
We
thing
sunk
for
the
them,
ship.
like yeah, same thing. They're just like, man, we've seen this stuff, but this is like, man, we're in this
next
like,
level.
So,
Hey, both rooms were dope too.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
yeah. And what I love about the ship, shout out to the ship. They've always been so accommodating and the ability to let you express your artistic freedom. You know, ever since I've got, you know, the
Thanks for saving
opportunity
me
to
from
play
that
there.
bouncer last night.
Oh.
Or did he save the bouncer? I mean,
No, the bouncer, he's just like a real.
He's about
a,
his job?
He's a real stickler. Yeah, he's definitely about his job. Yeah. Zerk grabbed the lighter from him, and he's like, I swear, bro. He thought it was homie's lighter, and he grabs the lighter, and he's like, like for like 10 minutes, bro. Like
What?
like.
the world
And then
stopped.
it's like was awkward, and I'm laughing my ass off because none of them know him.
Yeah.
And I barely talk to him myself, but he's cool people's, but he's just a very like cutthroat like dude. Like he's,
Bouncer, man.
yeah.
Yo, I'm still tripping on how it was there, like under the bridge, right by the tracks,
man.
all those abandoned buildings.
A lot of people like fucking do donuts and
Yeah.
car meetups and shit, and
Well, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks like
Yeah.
Mad Max down there.
but straight up, I mean, the next 10, 15, bro, that all that shit's gonna be renovated and
Yeah.
bought
I'm
up.
pretty
It's-
sure, bro.
It already is, bro.
It looks like there's price tags all over it already.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
that-
get a piece of that pie for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
That New York developer just came in and bought shit. So in
Yeah.
the next 5 years, they're already gonna start doing
Oh
shit.
yeah.
See, that's. I mean,
Just
it's not a good or a bad. I just think it's like that's a sign or a signal. Like folks in the city right now, like you need to get active because if you're
Yeah,
not,
for
if
sure.
you're not
You're gonna
active,
sleep.
and
If you don't get
yeah.
active, you can get kicked out, and all
Hey,
these people from LA
this-
are gonna
Yeah.
move in. That's
This is why I
happening in
tell
San
people,
Antonio
man,
right now.
like on my page on Bump.Jonas or any page that you see me post on, I always have a hashtag KC the New Mecca, and I really believe that because first of all, everything out on the coast is already done.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to come somewhere. Things getting oversaturated, overpopulated, so they're gonna come to the middle anyway. But
Yeah.
more importantly, like everyone in anywhere wants to go over there. They want to go to LA. They want to go. And I know knocking none of that. But
Yeah.
if everyone's leaving, then that means there's opportunity. Like
Right.
wherever there's a vacuum, there's
Oh,
opportunity.
for sure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And like the most important thing to me though is like if the folks that are in here, if the community in the neighborhood don't support the local folks and don't make they moves to be the local folks to
Right.
get supported, then you're gonna have the New York cats.
Yeah.
You're gonna have the LA.
Yep.
All of a sudden, KC won't be KC. KC will be some derivative or a doppelganger of another
Literally,
fucking
like
place.
the transplants is what really runs this city, dog. Honestly, the locals.
Well,
have,
I mean, you're out from here. You're not
Yeah.
from here, but you're
But
out
he's
here
putting
putting
on
everything
for you,
together.
though. You know what I mean?
And Dink is from here, but he has taken years to go out and explore and live in different cities
Yeah,
and
Dink-
bring
come
it back.
Dink went out and did his thing. He
Yeah.
did his New
Was
York
gone
thing,
for
did his
7
Denver
years.
thing.
Yeah.
Gone for 7 years, checked everything out, and it was definitely like a culture shock. Like,
And yo,
but I also felt it. I needed it.
It was hype in Denver to see so many of your murals, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
for
That
sure.
was- and then a
bro,
lot of
you
them
had
were
you had your
buff.
own fucking tour, bro. Like that shit was live.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's what I needed though. Like, I feel like if I would have just stayed here, like I wouldn't be in the position that I
Right.
currently am.
Yeah.
Like they always say, like you
I
have
mean,
to leave your city.
you're doing art for the
Right.
city.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
bro.
Now, like I used to just get in trouble for like tagging and shit. Now, like the city's
paying
paying
you
me
to do
to
it,
like
yeah.
do shit, which is crazy.
You know
man.
the
It's, like,
difference
beyond.
though. The different from my perspective is cats like you. You know, you left to go and learn,
Yeah.
and to cultivate yourself, and then you brought what you learned
Right.
back.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like to FK's point, right, or to bring you into it, like you left your home ground, right, and came here to learn and to cultivate yourself.
Right.
And you may not be leaving here, but you're bringing that
Still like
back here,
very
and you're
family.
bringing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that,
Yeah.
that's the whole point for me is
Yeah.
like I get it. You want whoever wants to be over where, but right here where you're at is where the opportunity is. Like, just wake up and make some fucking moves.
Yeah, exactly. Like people need to understand that
Speaking of making moves, I gotta hit the little.
You
boy
always hit the little boys dream.
Lou gotta hit the Lou.
So funny.
Yo, so my boy Ease is gonna sit here and step in for a little bit. You may want to come the other way because there's some cords right here.
Son of a gun.
I got a small bladder, bro.
Yeah. Your name is Small Bladder.
Hey, don't tell anybody.
The podcast slogan. Yeah, but I see it like, I mean, obviously, like when I left and everything, I learned as much as I could, but I always wanted to, in the back of my head, it was always like, I'm going to go back to KC because my family's still here, and I've always wanted to come back and like be around them, especially now that I'm having a little girl. Like, I can't imagine raising her without my family support.
Right.
And obviously my girl too, like her family's here too, and like she says the same exact thing. So it just kind of like happened, and it just works. And like everything that I learned like from leaving, like Lew said, like I'm brought it back, and I'm like, all right, we can do this, we can do that. And I see the potential that Casey has. The only thing that it's lacking, I think, is like the like crowd. Like I'm so used to like big crowds in New York and in Denver. Like I can go out and paint like downtown, and like people show up like that because they're in it. They're there. They're available. Here it's not there yet, obviously, because the crowd population is way less. Yeah, but it's still like the potential is there. Like I see like the West Bottoms area, and it's gonna be redeveloped in a sense, but like I know an area just like that in New York, like the meatpacking district, and it fucking pops off. And then I'm seeing like the art districts like downtown, like the Crossroads, how like that was in Denver as well. They have art districts out there, and like that shit pops off. But the Crossroads district down here is so much different, and they really promote the First Fridays and like all this shit. But I do also think that like it's getting oversaturated with just like the partying and like wanting to go out and wanting to make like, I'm out here First Friday. It's not really, you're not really going out to like support the arts. So there needs to be a change in that sort of situation. But down in my hood and where I'm at in Strawberry Hill, they're starting to do Third Friday art walks, and they shut down the whole blocks, and they're starting to promote local businesses only down there. They open everything up. They have artists, they have performers, they have music, they have food, they have drinks, they have every single thing, and it's starting to grow.
You gotta have that.
And
like,
it's crazy.
I think you make a good point when you say that. Like, you know, sometimes the people aren't necessarily there. The crowds aren't there, right? And a lot of times, there's two parts of it, right? One, you got to cultivate the crowds, like especially in KC, because
like consistency.
You know,
like
because
he's doing with Sábados.
Exactly, like Sábados becomes the event to go to. Like, what are you doing on the second Saturday of the month? I'm gonna be at Sábados, right? So you know, the first one, second one, third one. The fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, 10th one. It doesn't matter. Like if one has got 50 and one's got 5, it doesn't matter. It just matters that it's there, right? The other thing that has to happen, or I believe has to happen, is that people have to really, like, kind of like you said, you got to start making it a point to support the local folks. Because if you don't support the local folks, then all you're doing is giving your money to the big wigs, and the big boxes aren't going to give a shit about you. As soon as your money dries up, they're out of here. They moved on. You know what I mean? And then the folks that would be keeping you are the small town, you know what I mean, the small business. So, but the other part is like, we have to your point, a lot of times it's this weird energy of you're like creating a scene, and it's like, we're not making a scene. We're making, if we look at it from the sense of making a community, like you're an activist, but you're always bringing different communities together, right? You're like, all right, who's the next 3 people that you think should be here, right? So the more that we try and create the relationships, create the connections, create the relations, those are the things that we have to have so that those crowds start to come out. Right. You know what I mean? Because otherwise it's like, all right, well, what brand is going to be there? What poppin' artist is going to be there, right? Well, if we're just following the poppin' artist, then all we're doing is sticking to the fucking script of the system, right? And then you're just fucking a cog in that network. Like, nah, break up out of that shit, man. Like, go, tap into Don Loser and listen to that podcast instead of Joe Rogan, right? Because he's got all the fucking supplement fucking sponsorships and shit. Let's get him the Tapatio fucking sponsorship, right? Go fuck with FK, like get him the fucking mass sponsorship. You know what I mean? It's like, everyone wants to be the. This is what we need. This is what we need. I'm gonna shut up because the drink is getting. Good. But man, everybody wants to be that dude. Everybody wants to be the dude that was seen at the scene, right? Like, I got the Supreme on, I got this and that. All right, well, fuck that, right? Stop trying to be at the scene. Be the hipster.
Yeah.
That's why, like, that is why I do sprinkle some salt. At the end of the day, I like talking shit.
Yeah.
I don't write rhymes no more. I don't rap no more. So this is how I get my shit off. I like talking.
Yeah.
But what's more important though is for me, I get to be the guy 5 years from now, 10 years from now that can say, I interviewed FK before he blew up. Right. I interviewed Dink before he, you know what I mean? So if everyone starts to look, instead of saying like, yo, I was seen on the scene and I had that picture, be like, nah, you know what? I was here. I was here. I was part of the scene.
Putting the Legos together.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if everyone really starts to enjoy and own into that hipster moment, because that's all it is. Everybody wants to be a hipster, wants to be the first to have done it.
Right.
Well, then be the first to the fucking community.
Yeah.
Be the first to support FK. Then it all goes up.
Yeah. Straight up. Especially with KC coming up like how it is right now. And like, we're about to have the fucking World Cup.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah,
it's coming here. Yeah. Which is huge for the city.
Money,
so like
bro.
us right now already establishing like these roots, all the community stuff that he's been doing, all the stuff that you guys are doing, like it just all makes sense, and we just need to keep cultivating that and letting it grow and grow and grow. And then when that time comes that like they need people like us, we're gonna already be here.
Yeah.
Already
And it
made the
just makes
name.
sense.
Already.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the end goal, like 100%. That's why I wanted to come back. That's why the timing was perfect. And it was just like, let's just fucking go.
Shit, I'm glad you're back.
Hey, this is me putting little pieces puzzle together. Earlier you mentioned your homie who always takes his shirt off, Thrax.
Yeah, my boy Thrax.
Is that him right there? Is that the name right there?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, he inspired the name. He's always been Thrax. It's, you know, you got plenty names, but that's my son. It's my oldest son. We're from a blended family, actually. So that's my wife's son. We got together. That became my son. But like, he's just always Thrax, Dr. Thrax, Big Thrax, Thrax. That's his thing, Thrax. It's like, all right, cool. That's what it is. So then we were, you know, I guess I was like, babe, can you put this shit in here? And it just went from there. And then it was like, what do we call this shit? You know, and she's a baker. She's a baker. Like, if I've pissed her off, I've said the wrong shit or did the wrong thing, she's going to go make cookies to like calm down. So it's like, all right, pastries. And then it's Bud, so it's Thrax pastry. It just hit. It just hit.
Ease, what'd you think of it?
Tastes amazing.
He said amazing.
Amazing.
I don't know. Ease took my place, but I don't know if Ease told everyone who he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
The intro.
Man, y'all are just having like a really good conversation. I didn't want to
Ease is definitely inspired, man.
interrupt that. Yeah, man, what y'all have going on here is insane, bro. Like, talk about culture shock, man. Like, I know you're talking about like New York and Denver and like that. That's cool, but like, I did not feel that last night. Like, the crowd was
Don't
popping.
be afraid to get close to the mic.
And of course, it's a testament to what you said, you know, cultivating the crowd and community. And you can tell, like, you worked your ass off to get that many people in that room. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
holy shit, bro. That shit was fucking nuts, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Speechless. But, yeah, what y'all got going on is fucking crazy. And I think y'all are in the perfect spot for what y'all are trying to do. Because it's like you said, like, Kansas City is just looking for something. And, like, y'all are giving them something to look at. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
It's homegrown.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I just love how they accepted us.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was love since day one, bro.
Yes, sir.
We went to the mini bar.
Yeah.
Didn't play a song, didn't do nothing, bro. He just said, "Oh, yo, my crew is here," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
But
Yeah, like people knew like
Yeah.
what it was about.
yeah.
We were just like, "What?"
I mean, but you know what though? Like for real, we already knew of y'all. Anyone that fucks with FK already knows the night shift. Like
Yeah,
you hear
that's
about
what-
it, and
You know, but that was just like, tripped me out, bro. I was like, "Hell yeah!" You just felt the love immediately, bro, and. Like, bro, we just got here. You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
that's
what?
something a lot. Like when I end up talking to folks, they're always like, "Yo, we need more energy, we need more love and stuff like that." And then I run into y'all, and it's like
Yeah.
love everywhere. So it's just like I don't know what you're seeing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're seeing it what I see. Like,
Dude, yeah.
It's there.
Definitely. Because, like, bro, like, I love San Antonio to death.
Yeah.
Home, bro, but the scene there is just fucking. It's not what y'all have here
It
for
just
sure.
feels
You know?
like back home. It just feels like I don't know. We're not wearing the right things, so no one's gonna pay attention to our talents.
It's definitely
Like it's real fucking.
it's like you said. People want to be seen like the brands. It's
Yeah.
very much a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like,
Don't get me wrong. I love home, but man, out here was
yeah,
live.
we don't have shit like that at home, bro. Like,
Yeah, I feel that.
man, but y'all are creating it though.
Even
so.
from like that first show at the mini bar, which is like the open mic, the poetry, and like homie was playing his beats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are my two
man.
homegirls
Beautiful.
growing up.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
those poems. It was like the second time I'd heard them, but every time I'm like, damn, I need to go be nicer to my wife. Like, shit.
Past that time.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I want to spend about 10 more minutes talking with the night shift if they're down. Or AP can just sit there and play on his phone.
Who's over there?
Casuals.
AP Louie. Come on over here, fellas.
Y'all drink some of this crack.
Straight up, y'all out
Can
on
someone
the
yell at
couch.
Zark?
Also, we do got to dip out soon. So just
Yes.
the FYI, it's actually way past our time. We're supposed to be there
Give me
already.
10 minutes just so we can talk. We can recap last night.
What's that?
I just want to recap last night.
No,
with
that's
everyone
fine.
real quick.
That's fine. Go ahead, come in, guys.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
also,
go ahead
I
and
still don't have enough.
Hey, Bump.
I'm gonna go ahead and dip, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
These drinks are amazing. I appreciate the knowledge you spit.
shit.
It was
how
nice
you
meeting you,
said
man.
that,
We need to connect somehow, bro.
Yeah, fuck with me, man. I'm gonna get you on my hiphop.commission.worldwide page. It's a hip hop page.
Let me know, bro.
We talk about anyone that's promoting and pushing the culture. I fuck with all y'all. I get all y'all on there because
Man,
y'all
I'm
hip
sending
hop
some
in every
links
way,
to,
man.
to the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, man, get
bro.
with me, man. I fuck with all y'all. I appreciate everything. Thank y'all so much, man. FK, I'm gonna get with you. Yo, Dink, I get with you, man. Everybody, man. It's love.
I'll share the mic with you.
Bump that Jonas. I'm out this bitch. Trackstar page
shit.
3 OG. One.
Hell yeah.
Hey, shout your stuff out, Dink.
Dink, DINKC. Again, follow me, Instagram, website, anything you want. Catch me today at Sábados. Be live painting,
Sábados.
doing the whole thing. And I got a bunch of shit coming up this week. So Instagram is always where you find me. Find out where I am.
Yo, all right. So I want to recap what we did last night. I had the awesome night shift crew. We were out here sailing the ship. We sunk that
Shit.
motherfucker.
Live in the West Bottoms of Kansas City, Missouri.
They let us drive the boat.
Yes.
I was captain. I was spinning a little wheel.
Yes. We were doing it. We were killing it.
So
But-
what you spin last night? What you spin last night?
We spent, Ease, what'd you spend?
Man, compared to these two fools, I fucking played like some pretty chill stuff. But
Well, here. We're doing a whole new shift real quick. Ease, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
on Instagram @_EAS with 3 E's at the end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just on fucking Instagram. I don't really have too many socials, but yeah, man. You want to find out what the fuck I'm doing, what I'm up to, that's where I'm at. And also the crew page at Night Shift Crew, Night Shift KRU on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Louis, if they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you, Louis?
Yeah, sure. You can find me over on Instagram on casual_Sunday.
Get it, Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just waking up.
AP. If they want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you?
It's AP_Jamie. And on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
He's a superstar over here.
Yeah, man. AP
Yeah,
got the
follow.
chant. AP got the
Right.
chant, man.
Dude, that was amazing.
Oh, man. I will never forget it.
So how do we feel about last night?
Just jizzed everywhere.
I feel like that was one of the greatest things that we
Why
did.
you remind me of Ricky Bobby right now? I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know. I think just everything was great. Oh man,
Still dead from last night?
no, with this drink right
All right,
here.
we're faded.
Oh, shit. I haven't even
dude.
sipped any of it.
Can I try it? I still haven't tried it.
Right when it got here, we
the,
drank.
the thing
some.
about him, he, Kansas isn't tight with the marijuana shit, so like they can't even sell this on the Kansas side at Sábados. Like I have some cannabis vendors, and including himself, and we can't even do that yet. So, but
They should do donations, like
That's dangerous.
donate to the business, and we give you
Yeah,
this.
he did.
ooh,
But
I'm breaking.
holy shit, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, I drink like half of that.
I just want to say we fucking crushed the ship last night. Both rooms had them
Yup.
fucking packed the fuck out.
Had Dink sweating on both stages, man.
Ash
Join
is shaking.
Yeah.
Fucking casual and FK. Like,
Uh,
I don't know what was up with them.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Either.
Niggas are on fucking
No, dude, it
Everything
felt
on
different.
another level.
It definitely
dude.
felt
I just remember
different.
yelling at Louis the whole night. Get it, Lou?
Yeah,
Y'all know when Goten and Trunks like do the little dance and like fucking fuse together
And I
to
swear
become
I saw
Gotenks.
Cassio with the power glove.
oh, Cassie
Bruh.
becomes the
Shout out Cassio, man. What a
Cassio.
talented fucking guy, man.
Holy shit, my
sweetheart, man. Love that guy.
Yeah, man.
Love that guy.
The first couple of songs he played, I was like, oh, bad. Like,
Yeah. He knows what's up, man.
Bro, that second set though, he turned it up, bro.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh my god.
Telling you, man,
he's here to fuck around, all right?
he's rocking and ready. And you know what's crazy, which I'm super grateful, but initially, like I would say maybe about a month or maybe 2 weeks ago, it was literally just gonna be you guys in the 4 room and just me and Casual taking over the second room. Because Cassio wasn't going to be available and you weren't going to be able to come through. Yeah. So the fact that the original lineup I had planned worked out was like, fuck, dude. I'm so glad.
Yeah, man.
Because you guys would,
It all worked out.
Yeah. We needed you guys' flavor to really like maximize a good crowd like that.
Cassio said, he's like, bro, it's rare when I find someone that like matches my energy. And he's like, y'all are fucking feeling it.
Yeah, man. Yep. Exactly.
I was like, it's fucking exciting when you find someone that you could just vibe with.
Yes, sir.
That's all it was.
That that goes with like again knowing those people and putting them together where they need to be, bro.
Yeah, you put a lot of
straight
thought
up,
into this.
bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Curated the shit out of that.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Because in my head, I'm just collecting fucking people for a roster. Like,
Yeah.
am I throwing in Jordan in the next game? Like, what you know, who am I throwing in this
Put
game?
me in, coach.
Yeah. Put me in, coach. Yeah, I got you. But, you know, I got to give a shout out to my homie Shepa. Who's
shout out
dope
Shepa,
dope dude in the city,
Yeah.
because he's really like showed me that way as well to like kind of organize that event. I mean, there's
He wasn't there. Was he there last week?
he was there. He was
he
filming.
was, yeah.
He was filming,
What did
but
he look
Oh, that
like?
footage she got. Oh,
he's like
With
a
the glass
Jesus
360
dude.
video.
Yeah, he had the long like 24-foot pole.
Oh, so see, I saw him like dancing in front of the stage, and he was like smiling and like looking at me.
Yeah,
I don't know what he was
yeah,
trying to say.
yeah.
I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
don't know this.
Cool
Yeah,
dude.
he made the flyer, everything.
Oh yeah,
and-
dude, dope fucking flyer.
But he's like, I mean, right now he's trying to. His main thing, what I've noticed, he's just trying to make more female DJs.
Oh yeah.
And so he has a couple of prodigies that are photographers that have a whole different profession. But he's like, yo, you should just try it out, you know, see how it runs.
Dude, man, fucking most of the females I come across have like great music taste. I'm just like, yo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, attention span.
Yo, shout out Bump. This drink is dope.
Yeah, man, that
yeah.
Thrax.
Well, everybody, it's about that time.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
I got something. No, I'm just playing.
What do you got to say? Go ahead and say it.
I love all of y'all, and I'm super grateful for this trip. Kansas City has been amazing, and yeah, we about to fuck shit up, man.
We're about
That's all I
to.
can say.
I'm about to watch Dink paint shirtless,
Yeah, he'll be out there.
maybe pantless.
bring him some oil.
I appreciate Night Shift Crew for letting me tag along. It's
love
been
you, Lou.
such a fucking good
Fuck
time.
yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through.
We're around the table. Shout your name out one more time. Like, subscribe, talk shit to me. Let me know what I'm good at. Let me know what I'm bad at. Just let me know something. Y'all are too quiet. Come on, crowd.
You the man, and I love you.
You're the man, Lou.
Right?
This
Love
is
all
FK
y'all.
Menace. You're now rocking with Lew Sico.
Hey, this is like the third one you've done.
No, with the second one I was on the phone.
You've done three.
I was on the phone on the second one.
You've been in my home studio twice, and this is number 3.
Is it? I don't remember the second. I remember the second one.
I know.
one I
I've
was
been
on the
there. I was
phone.
there
I know
every
one I
time.
had-
That drink is hitting. That drink is hitting them.
Hey, well, I love y'all.
I gotta go run an
Appreciate
event.
y'all. We gotta go to Sabados.
Peace.